What is up? What's bracking, YouTube? Hope all is well with y'all. Thoughts of a predicate winner. Back at you with another one. We're here today just to keep this Tom momentum rolling, bro. I mean, we have so many songs in the request section, and we got November coming up. So I want to go ahead and get as much of this Tom Macdonald stuff done as I can. It's getting to the point already where it's like confusing. Like, we don't know what we have done versus what we haven't done. And so we're just going to keep on going down this list. And next up is I'm Sorry. And I think that should pretty much wrap up the whole beef series. So I'm excited to get into this one. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button for me. It helps me get in the algorithm. It helps my page to get propelled so that other people can see what y'all are seeing. And unfortunately, man, there's about 60% of y'all that haven't hit that subscribe button yet. And I know I got to earn it. So hopefully this will be the video where I can earn your subscription. I'm excited to get into this one, man. The past 3 or 4 Tom songs, I mean, I'm not even trying to ride on his peanuts like that, man. But the past 3 or 4 songs I've done have been real dope. And he really hadn't missed yet. Not to me. Like, everything that I have heard, it's like y'all know my taste and y'all know what I'm going to like. And I explained this in the last video that I did. I think it was Fighter, where it's like the video kind of brings the songs to life for me. So every time I get to witness a song for the first time, I see the video too, and it really does just propel that song into life mode for me. So I'm excited to get into this. Y'all be sure too to check out the video that I just did about Jay-Z being tied into all this Diddy stuff, man. It's crazy. But yeah, man, without further ado, let's go ahead and break this down and react to it. This is Tom Macdonald. I'm sorry. Also, before we get into this video, man, just for the sake of just making a statement, yo, Kamala is really dropping the ball with her marketing. Just in terms of, like, I'm a salesman, right? So the way that I look at it, like, from a sales perspective, like, Kamala is dropping the ball in a bad way, especially with that whole rally where Buddy shouted out, "Jesus is King, Christ is Lord," and she was like, "You're in the wrong rally, buddy." And then she waited for the response of the crowd, and then she started getting giggly, bro. She thought she cooked him. She really thought she cooked Buddy, man. That was such a bad look. Such a bad look, man. All you had to do was just be quiet. I mean, 49% of evangelicals aren't voting. If you didn't know that, I got a video on my page about the 49% of evangelicals not voting, but you're going to make them vote. You know, that was nuts to me. I can't believe she did that. And then on the flip side of that, Trump's campaign, not to make this like a political one, but I just wanted to say this, man. Trump's campaign is killing it on the marketing side of things, man. He's making all the right moves, going to all the right places, all the right people. It's crazy, man. And Vance, I think it was on the same day is the Kamala thing. Jesus is King, Christ is Lord. Yeah, he absolutely is. Mid-speech, bro. Like, he didn't even have to think about it or second guess it. And you could tell that was just real, you know? I rock with it, bro. I rock with it. You know, I love Jesus, bro. Anyway, this is I'm Sorry by Tom Macdonald. And this is the last of anything to do with beef, right? Pretty much. All right, cool. Let's kick it.
Honestly, y'all have been killing my confidence. All of the negative comments and gossip, it's hard to imagine the stress that I'm under. I'm sorry for all of this. I'm sorry for spitting the truth. Sorry for dissing that dude. Sorry for missing the point of the criticism. I was blinded by diamonds and loot.
I mean, were people really upset? I think that's fire. I want to see him do more, bro. He's actually a really good battle cat, bro. I would like to see him do more.
It's hard to imagine the stress that I'm under. I'm sorry for all of this. I'm sorry for spitting the truth. Sorry for dissing that dude. Sorry for missing the point of the criticism. I was blinded by diamonds and loot. I apologize to all you guys. Y'all were right. I was out my mind. I went too far. I did too much. The haters were right when they said I suck. I did my best and did nothing for me. I gave my guts and got lost in glory. I'm standing here while you sit before me. There's nothing left but to say I'm sorry.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope, bro. That got me, man. I was sitting there listening to that like, what's he on right now, man? What's he going on about? Tom is a monster, bro.
I'm under. I'm sorry for all of this. I'm sorry for spitting the truth. Sorry for dissing that dude. Sorry for missing the point of the criticism. I was blinded by diamonds and loot. I apologize to all you guys. Y'all were right. I was out my mind. I went too far. I did too much. The haters were right when they said I suck. I did my best. It did nothing for me. I gave my guts and got lost in glory. I'm standing here while you sit before me. There's nothing left but to say I'm sorry.
Hey. This is a different type of animal right here. Just like off the visuals alone, bro. Like Tom Macdonald is a different type of animal, man. That's a different type of rapper. And like the tattoos on the face, the grill, the chains, while going at the neck of hip hop culture, the oxymoronic part of all of it, like I love that. I think that that's hard. And not enough people do it. Not enough people are afraid to be who they are, truly, unapologetically, and stand 10 toes on it and diss like the whole shebang. I think that's hard. I think it's hard. Hey.
Sorry, that doesn't bother me. I don't know anybody, an apology. I don't have no regrets in my biology. Reload and shoot for the stars, y'all look like astronomy. No one as hot as me, copy me commonly. Wannabes, y'all are so shockingly comedy. Carry the weight of my songs all on top of me. I will not break, I'm not made out of pottery. Bury your bodies on acres of property. Place them at angles like sacred geometry. Down with the modesty. Everything I drop is quality. Promise, like honestly, follow me.
He was just on one, bro. Is this all like pretty much back to back? Like, what's the one I just did? All the titles get mixed up in my head, man. The one I just did. I mean, the people that y'all know what I just did. No response. Is this like right after that? Like, cause that pottery line, astronomy, like all that. This is a hard rhyme scheme too, man. It's almost like just a continuation off of that with the quickness. I will not break. I'm not pottery, dog. You got me messed up, bro. You think I'm fragile? I ain't fragile. You can't be Tom Macdonald and be fragile. That's a fact. You can't be, because think about it though, in terms of, and I want to touch on this when I make that documentary, but in terms of coming up in the game and being inspired enough by the game to become it, only to get skated on by the game, how you can't be soft. You can't be soft, bro. Even though he had all like the fandom and everybody that flocked to him, like I get that, but like still, like if that was a part of you, it was a part of your upbringing, and it inspired you enough to make you want to become an MC, to get shafted by MC culture and hip hop culture, you can't be soft and still make it through and still be this dope. And the crazy thing is like he really doesn't wear his emotion on his sleeve like that. He doesn't. He'll let you see the emotion when he wants you to see the emotion. But he's not one of those that, I mean, he's definitely got a chip on his shoulder, but he's not one of those that's like, woe is me because the industry hates on me. He accepts it. Like, no, the industry hates on me, and for that, I hate the industry. Now what? And I'm more successful than all of y'all. Now what? There's something just real dope about that, man. Maybe because it's just not really been done before.
Reload and shoot for the stars, y'all look like astronomy. No one as hot as me, copy me commonly. Wannabes, y'all are so shockingly comedy. Carry the weight of my songs all on top of me. I will not break, I'm not made out of pottery. Bury your bodies on acres of property. Place them at angles like sacred geometry. Down with the modesty. Everything I drop is quality. Promise, like honestly, follow me. I ain't gonna stop with the hits. Come rock with the kid on block like Pac with a bin. I'm a god with the pen. No cops at the crib. Got guap cause I'm awesome at this. Underrated, overpaid, they hate it. Complicated calculation.
That's crazy. He made awesome with it rhyme with that.
Crib got guap cause I'm awesome at this. Underrated, over
awesome at this rhyme with pocket this. Like, listen what he's telling you.
Angles like sacred geometry. Down with the modesty. Everything I drop is quality. Promise, like honestly, follow me. I ain't gonna stop with the hits. Come rock with the kid on block like Pac with a bin. I'm a god with the pen. No cops at the crib. Got guap cause I'm awesome at this.
Just the tendencies to be factual, right? Like I'm Pac with it. Like you can't stop what I do with the pen. You can't. Like I'm not pottery. You can't break me. Like I'm like a god with this, bro. I'm so good at it. You know what I mean? And you know why? It's because I'm 100% true to myself and authentic. And the reason that y'all can't rock with me and y'all can't mess with me is because y'all are falsified. Y'all are fake and fraudulent. Y'all are a farce. And what y'all make people believe in is a farce. You gotta underrated. You gotta appreciate that message. Anyway, back to it. Underrated.
Overpaid, they hate it. Complicated calculations made to rake the paper. Razor sharp like Lazy Freddy versus Jason. Angels in my heart of Satan in the basement. Brains and handsome faces. What has made me famous? Great imagination. Fatal combination. Labels holler daily. I've been on vacation. Basic translation is I don't give a.
Hey.
Sorry, I got a point of view. It's like a pistol you don't want to point at you. Y'all are annoying, dude. Y'all are like rats racing in a gas chamber. Y'all can't avoid the fumes. Y'all in a cage locked. My deranged thoughts are like Ray Charles waving chainsaws. Get your brain chopped into 8 parts to your face off. Hit the
It's just dope. It's dope because it's lyrically unmesswittable. Cadence wise, it's unmesswittable. The beat is unmesswittable. And he makes his own beats. The visuals are unmesswittable. His girl shoots the videos. The ideology and the antics behind Tom Macdonald and his team is unmesswittable, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, I think there's rappers that are better than Tom Macdonald for sure. But the consistency that I've heard thus far, the ability to go at somebody and battle somebody and come out on top, the ability to sell thousands and thousands and thousands, if not millions of records, the ability to go #1 when you had no help and it was literally just you against the system. Something is to be said for that. And right here somewhere he said,
sorry, I got a point of view. It's like a pistol you don't want to point at you. Y'all are annoying, dude. Y'all are like rats racing in a gas chamber. Y'all can't avoid a few.
Like, sorry, this is the definition of sorry, not sorry. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sorry for being who I am. I'm sorry that you can't handle it. That's what it is. Like, I feel I'm sorry for you. You know what I mean? Good messaging, bro. Dope.
Y'all in a cage locked. My deranged thoughts are like Ray Charles waving chainsaws. Get your brain chopped into 8 parts to your face off. Hit the graveyard on my days off. I just cock aim and I spray shots till your legs lock and your veins pop. In a day's work, y'all get laid off. My girl shot every single video. My heart wrote every single song. Y'all are my children. My kids will be indigo. Obviously, I'm a God. Rock with me awfully cocky. Cocking the goblin, shotgun and coffee. Slaughtering lots and I'm offering coffins to anyone caught talking sloppy about me. Yeah.
He's nasty. Just nasty. Let me go back over that part.
Off, hit the graveyard on my days off. I just cock aim and I spray shots till your legs lock and your veins pop. In a day's work, y'all get laid off. My girl shot every single video. My heart wrote every single song.
My heart is what wrote the music, bro. My heart wrote every song. My girl shot the video. My heart wrote every single song. This is family bread, bro. This is real.
Y'all are my children, my kids will be indigo. Obviously, I'm a God. Rock with me awfully cocky. Cocking the goblin, shotgun and coffee. Slaughtering lots and I'm offering coffins to anyone caught talking sloppy about me. Yeah, come rock with the kid. Young, poppin' and rich. Got dollars, I'm copping the drip. I'm down.
That's so hard, bro. Come rock with the kid. He even does like the braggadocious stuff better than the industry does, bro. He really does, bro. Like this is it's oxymoronic, bro, because like he stands against the system because the system wanted him to be something that he wasn't, or would want him to be something that he's not. And he even braggadociously shows that he can do what they would want him to be better than them. That's hard. I mean, that's fire to me. I don't know about y'all, but
shotgun and coffee, slaughtering lots and I'm offering coffins to anyone caught talking sloppy about me. Yeah, come rock with the kid, young, poppin' and rich. Got dollars, I'm copping the drip. I'm donning the armor and authoring honor while bombing the targets that karma has missed. Hey, y'all don't comprehend, I'm often on the mend. I'm depressed a lot, I've wrecked a lot of people who were friends. I've been anxious, I've had breakdowns that were all inside my head. I regret a lot of things, now I won't stop till I'm avenged.
It's hard. And to be able to braggadociously, in a way, talk about like your depression, talk about your anxiety, like, yeah, I'm all of those things, man. I'll wear it. but I do this for the people that are feeling that way so that I can help them get out of the dark place, so I can help them to see that there is another way and that you can overcome that. There's always just something dope he's talking about in pretty much everything, bro.
Knock, knock, who's there? Y'all around and let death in. I'm John Lennon, I'm Michael Jackson, I'm Cobain, I'm Zeppelin. Your best friends are dead ends, your best bets are far-fetched. Your next best, I'm a gold trophy. Your death threats were ghost stories.
I like it. And didn't he say that in your death threats are ghost stories? That what did y'all say? The name, those are like the names of his albums. Like Ghost Stories are and Death Threats, all that stuff is like the name of his albums. I like that, bro. That throwing the entendres in there is hard.
I'm John Lennon, I'm Michael Jackson, I'm Cobain, I'm Zeppelin.
I'm Cobain, I'm Jackson, I'm Zeppelin. I'm essentially like all the people that y'all love to hate all wrapped into one. That's how I take that anyway. But also that they're legends that have died and that they've moved on. So he's talking about it from the perspective of like, y'all done let death in, bro. Like I'm all of them wrapped into one, but I kind of take that as a double entendre because those were all people that were hated on, bro, and just like frowned upon by the industry, you know?
Your best friends are dead ends, your best bets are far-fetched. Your next best, I'm a gold trophy. Your death threats were ghost stories.
Yeah, no, man, he's a whole problem. I say this pretty much every time he does one of these, like the God modes, the no response, this, like, dude is a whole problem. And a lot of people don't want to admit that. Maybe it's easier just for the industry and the people thereof. Like, and then y'all got to think, bro, y'all got to understand there's a lot of in-betweens. Hold on, let's see. There's a lot of in-betweens whenever you're talking about just the industry, right? Like there's the Tom Macdonalds that are just the Tech Nines. They're super successfully independent on their own accord, right? Super successfully independent. Russ, that's another one that's just super successful and is super independent. And they do it because they have locked in fan bases that will support them no matter what they do. And you got to respect that. That's nothing but commendable, nothing but respectable, right? And then there's the middle ground people like Royce the 5'9", for instance, who's independent, super successful, but still kind of mingles with industry cats. Still has like a best friendship with an Eminem. Still does music with T-Pain. Then you have like the Hobsons, which, major noise underground. Nobody in the mainstream really even speaks about. And then you have people like NF, which is super, super secluded, but not necessarily independent, right? Like he has like a distribution deal with Universal Music Group, got his start with Capitol Records, but he makes music in an independent fashion and he's super successful. So what I'm trying to say is just there's all these different levels of independence, but sorry about that. So all these different levels of independence, but Tom really captivates and captures all of those things, all of the W's, and the only L that he really would take, which probably wouldn't even be an L to him, is that hip hop culture doesn't receive him. But dog, even like the only independent rapper I can think of where hip hop culture does receive them is really Tech. Nobody, like, you get what I'm saying? Nobody talks about Hobson in the hip hop communities, right? So I'm super appreciative of like the underground scene, right? Especially as a 34-year-old dad, father of two, married, working 2 jobs. So I have like Hip Hop DX and Twitter that I can go to, and my algorithm is stacked full of like just the artists that I've always known, and like I know about pretty much everybody, even Tom. Like I heard about him beforehand, but I appreciate being able to dig into it and get into it, man, because nowadays what I have learned throughout this whole process of going down the Tom Macdonald road is honestly, you can't allow anybody to paint a picture for you. You have to go and look at the picture yourself, and you have to figure out if it's something that you can rock with and that you can enjoy or not. And you have to not care about like having the cool takes, right? Because that's where everybody's at in major league realm today is I gotta have like the coolest take, dude. So when I talk about my top 5, I gotta make sure that, you know, Nas is in there and Jay is in there, and it doesn't make sense for all, like everybody says that Jay-Z is the greatest, right? But that can't be correct, bro, because his music doesn't sell in the fashion that it should if he was really in everybody's top 5. So like your numbers need to at least match up with it in some way, shape, or form, that's part of what makes this Tom ride so special, bros, because his music sells out the yin yang, and you don't ever hear about the hip hop community people talking about him in the top 5. So I salute that. I salute you guys for, you know, y'all put him on y'all's back, bro, and y'all will say that he put y'all on his back and carries y'all, but y'all put him on y'all's back. Y'all support him in a way that can put him above those other people, and that's something y'all should be proud of, man. That's real fandom, and not in a way that's like corny. That's like real fandom, like real support, real love, real chemistry, and I know that he appreciates it. So honestly, man, I just gotta salute it all, man. I salute the fans, I salute Tom, I salute what he's been through and how he's made it to where he's made it to. It's a super respectable grind, and but this is the thing, bro. People just don't ever really talk about the in-betweens, right? Like when you're low, you're low. When you're high, you're high. But the in-between that it takes to get there, it's not accidental. Like you don't become successful by accident. You know what I mean? It's work, it's effort, it's consistent work, and it's consistent effort that gets you there. So I commend that, like the grind that it takes to get there. Because I know just from like getting off of the pills and getting off of the drugs and for losing 100 pounds and trying to, you know, get my body in shape, and I know the consistency and the hard work and the effort that gets put into that, the dedication, the discipline, the tenacity that goes into that. And I have to salute that with Tom, man, because I know where he started from and I know where he's at now. And I know that people take that for granted. But it's just in general, not Tom fans, y'all relax. I'm talking about just in general, people just kind of take that for granted. Like they look to the top of Mount Everest and they see somebody standing up there and they're like, oh, it's cool. Someone's on top of Mount Everest. They don't think about all the work that goes into it. You know, there ain't no elevator to get you there. Like you got to literally step by step, rock by rock, goal by goal, get to the top of that mountain. And once you're there, you can look down and you can say, I made it. You know what I mean? But people are looking up at you, they ain't appreciating the effort and the work that it took you to get there because they didn't see it. All they saw was just either you putting in the work, so they saw you in a freeze frame for 5 seconds climbing, or they see you at the top, or they see you at the bottom. They don't see you step by step, rock by rock, goal by goal, maneuvering your way to the top. So that's the part that I really want to show respect and gratitude to Tom for, is the tenacity and the effort of the in-between. And this music, the reason that I'm saying this is because his music at this stage and in these in-between stages, it signifies it, man. This is him showing you like the step by step, the goal by goal, the rock by rock. And now that he's putting out music with Nova like Danger, that's him at the top. You know what I mean? But these types of songs, these are the in-between moments. Like, it's do or die. I can't lose. I can't lose this battle, dude. I can't lose this battle. And once I put my foot up his arse and I get to where I want to get, now it's like all the ish talking and everything that goes along with that. Yeah, I'm sorry for being real. I'm sorry for being dope. I'm sorry for being somebody that y'all can't understand because y'all are blinded by the hate and the false narratives and just the way of the world right now. I'm sorry. Not sorry. You know what I mean? I like this, man. That's a super dope song. Without motivation like that, it's difficult to get by. So I'm always going to appreciate and try to shine a light on that type of tenacity, because it's super, super dope to me. All right, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the commentation. I hope that you'll like and I hope that you'll subscribe. I hope that I've earned it. If not, then hopefully I'll see you on another one and I'll earn it on that day. And if you're hating on me, hate in the comments, I appreciate you no matter what, man. Thank y'all, and I will see you on the next one, baby.